So this is the end of a really good and productive week. I just finished rewriting a chapter for the upcoming book on education on the stress and mental health. But I've also been reflecting on some of the challenges some key clients have been having with employees not working out. Now, these are employees we looked at ahead of time, employees that we mentioned red flags, but for whatever reason, the red flags were ignored because some of the other traits were strong enough for them to what they thought would be bet on those stronger traits. After working with hundreds of organizations and leaders and seeing people who work out and don't work out, I've boiled down 4 key qualities that if anyone is missing, it's a major red flag, enough for me not to move forward. So what are those? First of all, it's passion. Number 2, a we mindset. Number 3, being self-aware. And number 4, reliable. So let me unpack those a little bit. When I talk about passion, it's not just exuberance, but it's exuberance with knowledge. I know my role and I'm excited about it. I know my team and the team members on the team, and I'm excited about working with them, and I really see the opportunity and potential. And thirdly, I understand what our company is about, what we do, our values, and I'm excited about those, and I have passion. So that's the drive side that we look for. The second part is the we mentality. Part of this looks like being humble, or it's more than just being humble. It's understanding how to play well with others. It's understanding that I've got to be at my best in order to help the team be at their best. So it's kind of like the flight attendant instruction that in case of an emergency and the airbags come down, first take care of yourself before you can take care of others. We can't be at our best and really be thinking about the team if we're not taking care of ourselves. And then the third piece of that is how that we shine a light on other people. We don't try to take the limelight. If we're really confident and secure in our team, what we're really trying to do is shine the light on the accomplishments of other people and other team members so that we can all recognize what we look like at our best. The third criteria is self-aware. This is usually the Achilles heel of most leaders I work with and so many team members because they're so good at what they do. They're so focused on what they want to accomplish. So that's the passion that they have and their skill and their confidence, that they're really not aware of what their gaps might be. They're not aware of what others bring to the table. They don't know how to speak their languages. They don't know how to dance with others. And thirdly, they don't know, because they don't know these 2 things, or they're not aware, they're not able to bridge the gaps, the friction points that happen when we just work with people in general. The fourth criteria, and it's often not mentioned, but this is the reliability factor. And when I talk about reliability, what I'm talking about, number 1, is what we typically think about is follow through. This is a huge weakness, whether it's getting back with messages, hitting delivery dates, doing things at the quality level that were communicated to us. This dependability item is a real weak point in a lot of people that I coach. Sometimes it's just because they're too busy or they're just so focused. That this also ties into the self-awareness. They're so into what they're doing that they forget that others are relying on them coming through. The second piece is we've got each other's back, which means that in order to do that, you've got to know enough about the people that you're working with so that you can anticipate, pick up on the subtle cues on when they might need help. If a mistake is made, that we come with a solution mindset instead of a blame mindset. And then the last criteria of that is that we speak the truth to each other, that I'm a reliable partner in that if I see something that is constraining you or actually hurting you or getting in your way, that I'm willing to speak in an instructive way, in a learning mode, not a gotcha mode or a blame mode. So rate yourself on these four on your hierarchy of these. Which is your top one, second one, third one, and fourth one? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the lower ones are weaknesses, but if you do find a weakness, this could be a huge constraint for your ability to succeed. I was on a coaching call with an employee that was demoted last week, and that's what's prompted this. And the individual gave me all the reasons why they were doing great in a couple of these categories, but were not looking at where they really let things down. One of them was reliability, and the other was self-awareness killed the person. The passion was there, the we mindset was there, but they weren't reliably fulfilling their role, and they weren't self-aware. And so I had to speak the truth, and it was productive and helpful. But that prompted me to come up with, really look at these four and define them so that you can use them with your clients or yourself or in your own company.